What you told the ref after the match?
I wanted to tell him that was a great performance of him. Was such a great performance for the stoppage time, was such a great performance from the penalty situation. It's not allowed to criticize the referee, so then I want to say, great performance of him. It was, I have never seen this before, so it was great.
Back of the room with James.
Thanks, Sandro, back here. Just about the performance, 2-2 draw, nervy game. Minnesota has found a lot of success this season with that low block, very compact defending, and they gave the Red Bulls trouble but found a way to get the draw. Just overall, your thoughts?
It's so tough to play against Minnesota, and we have seen this in a lot of games before. When we analyzed Minnesota, they are defending with a lot of lags, and so mid-block, low block. I would say the first 10-15 minutes was great, and then after this injury from the goalkeeper, then we lost the control in the first half, these 20, 25, 30 minutes. But the second half was really, really good. A lot of situations, very dominant, every time to try when the center is close to go to the side, a lot of cross situations, penalty situation. So a lot of moments, and I'm very happy about that we didn't lose this game, to be honest, against the opponent and against more other guys today.
Sean.
Coach, there seemed to be no quit in your team today. You had the lead, lost it, came back again, tied it up at the end. I mean, how gratifying is, despite what happened in the end, and how it happened to see the no-die attitude throughout?
Yeah, it was great effort from the whole group, especially the second half. So it's not so easy, especially against Minnesota and with the second question here. So it's they are very good in transition moments, and you have always to find the right moments when you attack, and that was good. That was really, really good of the whole team, and I'm really proud and I'm happy that we scored and that we didn't lose this game.
We're right in the front here, behind you.
Yes, hello, Coach. When you score first and the team loses their first choice goalkeeper, one would think you are in the driving seat. But before you know it, you're at 2-1 down. Where do you think your team didn't get it right? Then my other question is about one of your backroom staff, Ibra Sekaja. For the time you've been working with him, how has he been helpful to the team?
Yeah, he's very helpful, but he was also last season our assistant coach, and also then together as a head coach on the second team, and he's a great person, a great coach, and it's good to have him now very close, only that he has the responsibility now as assistant coach in the first team. So that's top, and I'm very happy with him, with the whole coaching staff. So, and yeah, what I said, we lost then after this injury, the control, we were not active enough, not intensive enough against the ball, and the situation, second goal, the throw-in, second phase, then after the throw-in, this was unlucky. And this is the situation which we talked before the game, with set pieces, transitions. But the second half, so dominant, and to keep the pressure high, also from the mental side, that's not so easy. With all these moments, with all these emotional moments, especially in the second half, and this was really, really good. And I'm happy that we can collect this 1 point. And now we are on the road, and we have to show the same face, like especially like the second half of the game today, and our first 10-15 minutes from the first half.
Right here.
How you doing, Coach? The last game of Felipe Carvalho.
Yeah.
If the choice depends of you would love to keep him with you guys for the rest of the season? Thank you.
I learned sometimes it's not important what the coach wants, you know. So, but it was really, and also it's the other side. So Felipe and great, and I said this directly in our locker room after the game. And great character, very, very professional as a player. So before the training session, in his preparation, after the game, after the training session. So that's the situation. Very good conversations, very open conversation. Clear situation now. So, and now he's leaving, and we are fighting for the next points. And I wish him all the best, because he's deserving everything.
Luca.
Sandro, we know that you'll be suspended in San Jose next week, and it'll be the second game in a few weeks that you will be suspended. Do you feel any responsibility to your players at all to not be suspended, or are you happy with the way that you stood up for your players at the end of the game?
That's I know that now I have the red card. It's not good that I'm not on the touchline, and but it's not so easy, to be honest. When you are a little bit emotional, it's not so easy then to handle the emotions, and when you see a lot of things. And for me, it's not the problem, to be honest. For me, it's not the problem that someone is doing a mistake. I'm doing a lot of mistakes. That's not a problem. And then you can criticize me because this is my responsibility for the whole group to getting the results for the whole organization. If I don't take the results with my group, you can criticize me. It's no problem. It's no problem. When the players not doing very well, then I criticize our players. But in that game, it has also to be allowed to criticize sometimes the referee when they are not doing a good performance. And I'm talking about 4 minutes, and normally I don't want to talk about that, but I have to talk. It's not possible to say nothing. It's not possible. When my son is something doing, I have also to say something. So, and 4 minutes stoppage time. After 4 minutes, before they got the corner, it was not a foul. It was not a foul from Emil. Then they got the set pieces, the corner, after 4 minutes. So we solved the situation. After that, second phase, clear chance of Minnesota. We solved the situation, and then we have transition, and then we stop it. Come on, guys. How can you say nothing about that? How can you? This is not possible when you are fighting for the group. When you are fighting, it's not possible to say nothing. This is not possible. So, and this is what we have to learn. And also, what we have to learn is to ask someone about the performance of the referee, because this is normal. This is professional. When someone is not good, then we have to say something. This is normal, and this is not. I don't criticize someone in person. So, but of his job, I have also to do my job, and it's not good. For sure, it's not good. The red card is not good then because I have the responsibility for the group. I'm not on the touching line next Saturday, but it's not possible to say nothing. I can't do that. Sorry for that. Sorry. And and I will get an email on Monday. I'm pretty sure. I have to answer. Okay, I will do that. And then I miss hopefully only one game because I said nothing. I said nothing to the referee when I got the red card. I was very quick. I was very fast. I was also surprised that I'm so fast, to be honest. But I said nothing. I said nothing. And directly red card. No, come on, guys. When I'm doing a big mistake, I'm the first one to say sorry for my behavior, for everything. But in that case, I can't say sorry. I can't say.
We have time for 2 more questions with head coach.
Sorry, now I answer a lot about that.
We'll go to Dan on Zoom.
Question. Eric Choupo-Moting gets you the big equalizer to keep the point. How happy have you been with his performance since coming to the club?
Yeah, I'm very happy. He's such a great character, how he's leading with his character the team, and he shows every weekend, in his age, every weekend to try to play the highest intensity, and then he's scoring goals in an important way for us. So it's great to see him every day in our facility, and yeah, great person, great character, great player, and very, very important for us.
We'll finish up with Voss on Zoom.
How's it going, Coach? Just wanted to ask
Great.
you about the importance of your leaders like Choupo-Moting, like the Emil Forsbergs, in coming back and delivering that draw, as well as the complexities of Minnesota with the D block and how that may have affected the game plan on the night.
Yeah, what I said with Choupo, I can repeat that. I can say the same words about Emil. Great character, great leader as a captain for the whole team. He feels the responsibility every day for the whole group, which is great. And yeah, it's important. It's important when you are playing so dominant, especially the second half, that you get minimum 1 point, and that was good. When you are losing this game, then it's really, really shit. But it's a good, really good development. It's a really good development about our build-up, about our clear direction to the goal when the opponent's staying deep, and I'm very proud of the guys.
How important is it to you that family come out to the games and support you and everything else?
I mean, family is the center of my life. You know, like I'm very family oriented. So, I mean, it's really important that I'm here in New York and they're able to get out to games. Makes me happy, motivates me to go out and just do better every day. So, it's great.
How do you feel coming back from that injury? You worked hard, rehabbing. How does it feel being a starter again?
Definitely tough at first, but I'm glad to be a starter again. The coach trusts me, and I just do my best to when I go out on the field and just play.
In a match like this, when things were going back and forth, you were basically right there in the heat of the moment, but yet you finished off with a draw. What does it say about basically the resilience of this team that you're not an easy out, especially when you're playing at home?
I mean, it just shows, like when we go down, we stick together, and it's next man up. Like if one man misses the ball, like in our attack, not in our attack, but in our pressing, then it's the next man up. Like we got each other back. So that's about it.
Kyle, a very tough game today against a very disciplined team in defense. You've had a great run of form of games, and this time 2 balls in behind. The first one to open up Chupo, the second one for the assist. Just a great game for you. What did you see on both of those goals?
It's unfortunate that we couldn't get a third goal from the penalty. Obviously, I shouldn't talk about the rest, but it's unfortunate that Chupa didn't get that penalty. It's good that we got the 2 goals to tie up the game and come back and get the point. But it feels like kind of let down, but I'm happy.
And just with the way the game ended, just how did it feel, the chaos of it, to see your manager run onto the field like that, have your back for what should have been a different moment? How did that make you guys feel?
I mean, it just shows that he has our back, like you just said, and we have his back as well. He trusts us, and we trust him.
Any more questions?
How important is it to get this result after this week? It seemed as though the last game was a little tough. Guys started off great, they kind of fell off here. It was a little bit of inconsistency, but turned it on when you had to. How does that make you feel today?
I mean, every result is important. Last week we got the 1-1 result. This week we get a 2-2 result, but we have another game coming up, which is San Jose, and we're going to attack that the same way with a little more energy and see where that gets us.
Is there any different preparation heading into this week and then the following with the U.S. Open Cup?
We just get back to the drawing board and just see what we need to reflect on.
All right.
Captain, how important was it to get that result at the end when things weren't looking too good going towards that last few minutes of the game?
Yeah, I mean, it's very important to collect points at the time. I think we're having good games. I think the goals we concede put ourselves in a situation that we don't need to. I think it's too easy sometimes to score on us on throw-ins, on corners, a little bit that. But second half, we dominated the game. I think we had good control over the game also after we lose the ball. So to get 1 point was important for us, but it still feels a little bit set. I don't know, you always want to win at home. But now we got to collect the points away. We haven't been the best at that, but we got to look forward. We have San Jose next weekend, so it's got to be 3 points.
Without getting yourself fined, can you talk about that last segment of play going towards the end of the game?
Yeah, I mean, it's
going the other way, and they just got 2 chances.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to. It's some situations where you just wonder a little bit, where Chupa had a cross where he gets kicked in the face and Noah gets a yellow card for kicking in the face. A similar situation where he hit the ball. So it's hard to make out, but I think I don't want to talk about the ref. We had some decisions against us, definitely. I think some situations where we could have been 4 against 1, 2 against 1, 2 against. So, but it doesn't matter. 2-2, 1 point. Look forward.
Let's talk about what's in your control. You talked about mistakes, especially going up against good teams. It's going to be like this the rest of the season. What's going to take, especially on the road, you're going to be facing quality sides where the mentality has to be on point come kickoff. What's the message you want to tell your teammates that mistakes like this can't happen?
I mean, I think you could see in the games we're controlling the games, but sometimes we put ourselves in a situation where we have to hunt, where we have to chase all the time, and it can be tiring sometimes. Sometimes you want to control the games, you want to play on that lead, you want to play on what you have. Sometimes we gotta chase from the beginning, and it's not always easy. But like I said, today we came back from 2-1 against a good team who is defending 95% of the game and go on counters, attacks. So I mean, we did a good game. They played a good game. I think it was a game between 2 good teams. So we gotta take that point and stay focused over the 95 minutes in the upcoming games.
Sandro missing from the next game, does that, guys, affect your play at all, or do you have the similar approach?
No, we have the similar approach. I think he felt what everybody else felt at the stadium at the moment. I think we had a 4-against-1 attack. So it was just like he let them put the cross in, and then when we cleared it the second time, he blew the whistle. So it was a little bit, I can understand the frustration from everybody, not from coach, but also from the whole stadium. I think everybody felt it. But he's going to be with us. He's going to travel with us, so we're going to have him there either way.
Emil, speaking of the stadium, what did you think of the support at home again, willing you guys to get that late draw?
Unbelievable. I think the support today, I don't know if you guys heard before we started the game how noisy it was, how nice it was. It was unbelievable. So for me it was incredible. It was a boost, and just happy everybody came out, and sorry we couldn't deliver 3 points, but we keep on going. Yeah.
1 to 10, how you rate the Sandro sprint, the final sprint?
Oh, I never seen him sprint that fast in training, so it was. I think everybody was surprised, and he didn't get injured. So I think for him it's a good sign that he maybe can run a little bit. So, but no, apart from that, it was. I understand his frustration.
Emil's the final match for the club for Felipe Carvalho. Just what has he meant to this team in the last year?
No, a lot. He came in and delivered right away. I think he was very important for us throughout the playoff run last year with the team, how he stepped up, and he's been a fantastic guy in the locker room, and we're all going to miss him. So it's sad. And like I said, he's been fantastic with the guys, for the club, for everybody. I think we're always going to remember his goal against New York City in the playoff game. So, I mean, he was a fantastic guy. He is a fantastic guy, and he did a lot of amazing things for us.
Thank you.
Emil, as a captain, how do you prepare your team to go to San Jose, come back, go to Philly on a U.S. Open Cup, come back, U.S. Open League game against Philly again?
Yeah. Amazing. It's soccer. We get to do what we love, so I can't complain.
Last question.
Yeah. Last question, one for me. For the days you've been working with Ibra Sekaja, assistant coach, what does he bring to the team?
Oh, Ibra, I love Ibra. He deserved to step up. He's there. He looks out for every player. He's very smart. He has a good attitude. He wants everybody to improve. You can notice when he's in the room, and he's not afraid to speak. And I think it's very important to have these kind of managers in the team that is not afraid to speak up and tell you what you need and what we need. So very happy about him being with us.